same.
And welcome back to episode number 2 of the Anno 1800 campaign. We're back in Sleepy Hollow, and we have two missions, one final polish. We have to clear the church district, which has been cleared now, and in the meantime we can start with the work cloth production. So let's have a look at that. We need a sheep farm and a framework knitters, and as far as I can see, 30 seconds again for wool and 30 seconds for work clothes, so ratio is 1:1 again. Let's start with the sheep farms.
Speak to our humble cousin. He writes of a worker riot in Bright Sands. It seems we are not alone in our contempt for Edvard.
And yeah, it's those fields here that we need to build, so I need to get rid of the sheep farm. I thought I could just draw a field again, like with the potato farms, but I can't. So it's 3 fixed fields, this one here. So sheepfolds. And let's build 2 again as well here. So now we have those sheep farms here, and I can have 2 more here then if I want to. Producing some wool now for us, and we need the framework knitters here to produce the worker cloth. So let's have 2 of them. 1 here and 1 here. And this is our second production chain, and we have the work clothes, the black sheep of the family, and we have cleared the districts here. So let's get rid of let's collect the timber. We have a lot of timber now, and the pleas of the poor relation: find your cousin leading a mob in the vicinity of Edward's great exhibition construction site. So that is on the other island. I can see that on the minimap. It's on the big city. So this is the big city here of Edward Good. Amazing. And the performance is still good, so everything runs quite flawless, I'd say. One thing I really want to do right quickly is first person mode. As you can see, the shadow problem is gone because we now have a fixed sun up there. We are not the sun anymore, so I fixed that. The shadows are now fixed and the problem is gone too. Now we can have the first person mode as it's supposed to be and jump around without any graphical glitches. Perfect. Let's go back, and I can't go around here in first person mode, unfortunately, in the big one. Let's do the mission. Find cousin leading a mob in the vicinity of the Grand Exhibition Center. This one here, this monument. We can build that ourselves at some point. And there's a mob.
We'd rather die than stay. Our flags still wave for Samuel. Let Edvard oppress us no more.
Okay, that's the mob, and we need to find 5 rioting mobs. There is one. There's a big one here. Strike. There was one. Let's find the second one. Quite busy streets here. There's the second one. Strike. Let's see. That is too far away, I think, from the center. There's a third one. And a fourth one, and we only need 1 more mob. Let's see where that is. There is some noise here, but no mob. I think, yeah, and there it is. Oh, that's a very big one here.
A life away from Edvard? We're on board. Only, we've no ship to get on board of.
If you pick me, you may have my boat. It's my poor aunt's legacy. Her second husband was a decent sailor.
Oh, decent should be enough. Select the editor and his crew at Edward's Harbor. I think I need to get a ship there first. So let's get our ship here. Oh, I don't have a ship yet. There's the harbor. And there's the ship.
Everybody on board? Good. I shiver at the thought of staying here another second.
What? Has your cleft of the family no shame that it now resorts to abducting my workers? The Queen's ambassador himself shall hear of this.
I don't care.
Abduction is a severe accusation.
And if I may, excuse me, a false one. We left Edvard quite willingly.
Pencil polishing popinjay. I should have been rid of you long ago.
I see nothing criminal. A bit of interfamilial bickering is only natural, and hardly a matter for the crown. And as for you, I have quite forgotten my manners. Sir Archibald Blake, ambassador and confidant to the Queen. Despite the circumstances, Her Majesty and I were pleased to hear of your return. Your father's death was a tragedy. We regret he never had the chance of a fair trial.
The real
graphics.
tragedy here
Beautiful.
is the vast funeral bill that goes unpaid, while this brat is living the life of O'Reilly.
Sadly, your uncle has indeed alerted me to some floating liabilities. I fear you have no choice but to settle them if I am to grant you your crown shipping license.
Edvard registered the debt officially.
Don't worry, that old tyrant can't hold us back anymore.
Indeed. Once my letterpress is up and running, the truth will come back to haunt Edvard. For your hospitality, please use my ship howsoever you may wish.
Now that sounds like good news.
That is a fine vessel under our command now. And we have
As
a
to the
debt to pay.
My hands are tied, but it may warm Her Majesty's heart to see a new enterprise taking shape.
Maybe Edvard will try to prevent us owning a shipyard. But for now, let's at least house those workers.
Right, we need to upgrade the worker residence now, so that's the next stage. That is one mission. The other one was wait for Edward to contact you about the debt you get your shipping to get your shipping license. Let's see how high the debt is. But for now, we can upgrade our people, so we have enough resources for them, and they're quite happy too. I don't see any green arrow though that's pointing that shows me that I can upgrade them. Let's build a few more houses.
Something.
And yes, we do have the 4 work cloth.
Baba, black sheep, have you any wool? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 4 bags full.
It doesn't seem to be very stable, this guy. Let's build a few more houses here. The town is growing, but I think I need the work cloth, right? For my people to upgrade. Yep. I wonder if it's enough. Let's build another sheep farm. And I also need to get rid of the street over here. And they are close to 100%, so that's a good sign that there is the sheep farm is enough. So 1 sheep farm for each. And let's have a look at the distilleries. This one's at 80% only. This one's at 100%. I wonder if we need another sheep farm. going to keep it at that for now. And what's happening here? There are the loading ramps, as you can see. So he seems to be quite exhausted. There are too many carriers waiting to unload, but we don't have enough loading ramps, so we can upgrade that, but we need workers for that. We don't have that yet. We only have farmers. Is there any other ruin here that we can... Yeah, there's one, a ruined warehouse. And the sawmills should... This one's at 100%. And this one's not looking good. Oh, and this one's growing. Perfect. Okay. Oh, okay, I see. I need to click on the upgrade button to see who wants to upgrade. And in this case, all of them want to upgrade. So let's get some workers, shall we?
You reach a new milestone.
And we've reached the age of industrialization.
Where did you say you come from?
And we have new buildings. As beautiful as ever.
You're tired than not.
With several passionate young reporters enlisted, our publishing house is already well underway.
Workers can handle stubborn debris on ditchwater. If it's to be the center of our new enterprise, it needs to be immaculate. Our dream
More
of a
timber?
shipyard is impossible without plenty of qualified hands.
Let's build a second fishery for now, because we definitely need more food in the future, and I don't want to be catched cold-handed here. Let's get a second fishery, and we have a lot of timber. Should I build more houses? What do we need? Abandoned smeltery. That's the abandoned smeltery. Okay, let's get rid of that. That is the mission here. And we need to attract quite some workers before we can continue. So let's upgrade as many as possible.
Our editorial section is sure to grow along with your city. We are fine-tuning the first issue as we speak.
And as you can see, the islands are not flat anymore in Anno 1800. So it's more or less hilly. You know, like the city goes upwards the more inland we get. Beautiful. I like that. Makes it much more dynamic, the whole thing. So it's not a flat city anymore like in the previous Anno games. Okay, I still need 40 more workers and I need more timber for that. I do have some bricks though up here. 5 bricks, 5 tons. So that is the next resource. We have now timber and bricks. And as you can see now, we have a workforce as well. So we have 166 farmers and 110 workers. And these workers can be used now on other building types. So if I go to the next stage for workers, and I want to get sausages, I need workforce for that. Worker workforce, and not farmer workforce anymore. So I need to manage my population with that in mind. Okay, so let's have a look at my warehouse. We have enough fish, we have enough schnapps, and we have enough work clothes, even though it's not that high. Let's get some bricks that I want. So we need bricks as the second resource. And there is a clay deposit. I'm pretty sure that is for bricks. Let's have a look. So there's the clay pit. And it produces clay every 30 seconds. But the brick factory is producing bricks only every minute. So that means we can build 2 brick factories for 1 clay pit, because this one's producing much faster. Let's build the clay pit. And there it is. And 2 brick factories. Let's have a blueprint building here. This is a bit far away from my warehouse, so let's build a second one. A small warehouse here. I still need some timber for that. And because I'm not that high on timber, I want to have more timber. So I do have 2 sawmills here, but let's also build one here. And there are some ruins here as well. Let's get rid of the ruins first. Some bricks. And let's build a warehouse here. I do have enough money now, so my money is 65,000 and I do have a positive balance. As long as I do have a positive balance, everything's fine. I do get money from tax income, by the way, so my people pay taxes, and the higher their state is, so workers pay more taxes than farmers. The higher their state is, the more taxes they pay. Let's get a lumberjack hut here, and one over here. And 2 sawmills. To get some more wood, more timber, we need that. And over here I have the resources for that warehouse. And the brick factory needs 8 tons of timber, so we need to wait on that for now. But we should already be producing, yeah, so we're producing bricks already. Let's see if we can get another ruin. There is one. And there is some train. Look at that. There's a train coming through that at some point. I mean, I just need to get rid of the stone here. Some tracks. But there are no tracks here. Okay, so we produce enough timber now. Let's have a look at the work clothes again. Everything's fine. I just want to wait for another 2 tons of timber. And there it is. And that's the second brick factory. And now we produce enough. We should produce enough. And let's also get another potato farm here. Like that, and another distillery for that. Perfect. Because when my people don't get any schnapps, they get angry quickly. We shouldn't allow that to happen. The pub is working, everything is working. Let's upgrade some more people, shall we? Let's have a look. More workers, and we should now reach that quest goal of 150. And as you can see, my workforce is going down. I don't have that much anymore. I should be careful. Everything's still looking good. And I like the rate of our production for timber now, so we get a lot of that. There's still a ruin here. Oh, look at those mountains. There's a waterfall over there. Aren't these graphics amazing? This has got to be the most beautiful simulation game that I've played up to this point. Beautiful. Nice view distance as well, so I can see the other islands around me. Okay, I can upgrade more. I do have a lot of wood now.
You reached a new milestone.
And we are now a port town, Sleepy Hollow. Upgrading costs quite a lot.
You have father's fortitude. These people will follow you as they once followed him.
New buildings have been unlocked.
Your worthless rags have barely covered anything. Now, bring me sails. It's not like you have any use for them.
Okay, 4 sails I
Clearly,
need
Uncle's
to produce.
intention is to keep us from ever owning a shipyard.
And I need sheep clothes for that. So let's build another farm here. And this farm is dedicated just for my sail maker. Let's have another sheep farm, just to be sure. I think it was 3 fields that we needed, right? Yeah. And I don't have any farmers anymore. I should be careful.
Look sharp, the governor's here.
That's the sail maker. And there's my town. As we're going over that bridge, that is unreal, like beautiful. And we could go like that now to our town. And we can even run. Is that nice? Pressing the shift button we can run towards our town.
That fish pie smells good, lad.
Amazing. Let's build some more houses here. Let's see how many sails we have. 1 ton of sail. Okay, we need 4 of them for our next quest. And we are now a curious port town. I wonder what's the difference. Can I see how many states we do have here? So we have transfer menu, we have the goods, the items here that we have. Nope, but we cannot see the status of the city, I think. Oh, there it is, Curious Port Town. As you can see, attractiveness here. So we have an attractiveness of 308, and we need 142 for the next level, so we could just build some parks and trees to get that. And then we have these options here, so like nature produces 324 of our attractiveness. But something is damaging it, and that is vulgarity. So the ruins that we still have, that is damaging our attractiveness of the town. So there should be some ruins somewhere that I can still demolish. And there is one.
Where are my sails?
And we have the 4 tons of sails, so let's turn it in.
Nothing you do will lift the cloud.
More's the merrier.
Haven't seen a prison transport of mine, have you? If you do, be sure to return any salvage to me.
And that is the next mission, to rescue castaways that are somewhere on the ocean, and we're doing that in the next episode, so stay tuned.